Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Stuart Schlein. At this time, if you would, please go to the upper right corner of your screen and click Speaker View. You should see me as the primary speaker video box. As chair of the Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation at UNCG, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our department's graduation celebration. We understand that this is not exactly the way you wish to be recognized as a spring 2020 graduate, but the CTR faculty insisted on celebrating you somehow, some way. Over the next hour, we will be turning our attention to our most important priority. That is the 19 undergraduate students and 6 graduate students who are graduating this May or August. Most departments elected to go with a pre-recorded event. We've gone live as we wanted to provide you with an opportunity to celebrate with your fellow students, friends, and the faculty. That said, if we run into any technological glitches, please bear with us as we attempt to correct things. At this time, please turn your attention to the video where the Dean of our School of Health and Human Sciences, Dr. Carl Matacola, has a few words to share with you.
Hi, my name is Carl Matacola. I'm the Dean of the School of Health and Human Sciences at UNCG. Congratulations to the School of Health and Human Sciences graduating class of 2020. I'm honored to address you today, not only because I know that if I could see your faces, I would see faces of pride, determination, impact, humility, faces with a yearning to change the world, and faces that will. I'm honored because I get to usher you, the very first university class in history, to graduate during the COVID pandemic, into a future that will look and feel completely different than the one you've accustomed and one that you expected to graduate into. This is a future made for you. There's no other class more prepared for this moment than the graduates of the School of Health and Human Sciences. You're deeply committed to equity, inclusion, care, and considering all and the respect of our communities. At no other time in history has this care been more needed. This is your time. Everything you've done, every class, every assignment, every lab, every all-nighter, every internship, tear, drop of sweat, every setback and success has brought you to this day. And while it may look different than you could have ever imagined, you were meant for this moment. You're better equipped than anyone to take this experience and make it matter. And sometimes when our normal life is disrupted and your plans have turned us upside down, it's hard to place in context the importance of that which you've accomplished. I hope you can. Your accomplishments are more impressive when you think of how you've navigated this journey because of this pandemic and because of this time in history. To reiterate the importance of your accomplishment, I want to share with you the story of Cam Dillard. Cam was a student in kinesiology. In July, we learned that Cam had been diagnosed with an aggressive form of pancreatic cancer. He had one course to complete and finish to earn his degree. By the beginning of the fall semester, we learned that he did not have long to live. It was one of Cam's goals to earn a college degree so that he could be a role model for his children. In an act of kindness, his superintendent let us know his situation. And within 12 hours, UNCG rallied so that we could waive that last class so that Cam could earn his degree. Cam's wife shared with us that the accomplishment was so important because Cam wanted his children to know that he could do anything in the world, that they could do anything in the world if they just worked hard. After Cam was presented with his degree, later that evening, he passed away. But he passed away knowing that he accomplished his goal of being a college graduate. I know you didn't expect things to turn out the way that they have. And you didn't ask for it. But how you choose to respond now will set the foundation for your life. It will become your blueprint. In a commencement speech addressed to Juilliard's class of 2014, singer Dr. Joyce Donato said, "One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, right here, right now, in this single, solitary, monumental moment of your lives, is to decide, without apology, to commit to the journey and not to the destination. The outcome will almost always fall short of your expectations. And if you're chasing that elusive, often deceptive goal, you're likely to be in for a tough road. No one ever knows where their journey will lead them. Your journey has brought you here, and I'm glad it's brought you to the School of Health and Human Sciences. And in this defining moment in our collective history, you are uniquely positioned to lead. You have a choice to answer that call or not. In the School of Health and Human Sciences, you know that we pride ourselves on a culture of care. There has never been a culture that needs more care than right now. Take what we've taught you and heal the world." I have the distinct pleasure next of sharing the student award winners for the School of Health and Human Sciences. I would like to congratulate the following students in the following departments. In Communication Science and Disorders, congratulations to Tristan Johnston and Aaron Smith. In Community and Therapeutic Recreation, congratulations to Lindsay Smith and Caitlin Powley. In Human Development Family Studies, congratulations to Elia Janine Alanubia and Aaron Garnett Deacon, and Jessica Navarro and Mary Lee Porterfield. In Genetic Counseling, congratulations to Hallie Hill. In the Department of Kinesiology, congratulations to Jennifer Allen, Aaron Butke, Kristen Rocky. In Nutrition, congratulations to Nina Pence and Melissa Totten. In Peace and Conflict Studies, congratulations go out to Mark Karen, Justin Hunt, Lindsay Jamerson, Crystal McCrae, Chris Batts, Julie Fermansky, Desiree Finolette, and Michelle Gregory. In Public Health Education, congratulations to Elia Belk, Alicia Miller, and Nizi Aluka. In Social Work, congratulations to Autumn Yates and Sydney Beatty. You have the distinct honor of being awarded the highest awards that we can provide students in the School of Health and Human Sciences. I congratulate you on all of your accomplishments. And at this time, I'm going to segue in and introduce our Alumni Leadership Board. But before I go, I want you to know that we will celebrate in person, and I look forward to that day. I look forward to that day very, very much, where we can stand on the stage, have you all walk across, and celebrate you in person. Congratulations, and we'll see you soon.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Shrita Gatlin, class of 2002. As the president of the Alumni Leadership Board and on behalf of 120,000 alumni, we welcome you to our alumni family. You got here with vision and with focus. And although this is not how you saw your special day, know that we're with you, we're proud of you, congratulations, and welcome to the family.
Thank you, Dr. Matacola. And thank you for all the support you provide the Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation and our School of Health and Human Sciences. I understand that we are all living through a historic event and unprecedented times. A closed campus has made all students and faculty work from home, moved all your classes online, with potentially no formal graduation ceremony, no clear post-graduation path, and without a final celebration with your friends and fellow students. We know it's traumatic, exhausting, and totally unfair. Many people are sick, suffering, unemployed, and homebound. We are exceptionally fortunate to have our health, families, and college educations. We need to be thankful for that. Our distinguished faculty members have also joined the celebration. I would like to recognize our faculty and staff members as having been instrumental in your success. Each and every one has dedicated themselves to their students. And as I'm confident you will confirm, they are an incredibly competent cohort of teachers, scholars, and mentors. Now, please go to the top right corner of your screen and click Gallery View. I'm not going to ask you to stand, but faculty members, please wave when I call your name in alphabetical order. Dr. Leandra Bedini, Miss Amy Chandler, Dr. Justin Harmon, Dr. Ben Hickerson, Dr. Judy Kinney, Miss Kimberly Miller, and Miss Joan Sutton, our newest faculty member. I would also like to recognize some important people who are very special to our graduates. Would all active duty, reservists, and veterans of our armed forces wave and be recognized? Would all parents of our graduates please wave? Parents. How about the spouses, partners, and children of the graduates? Please wave. Grandparents of the graduates, how about a wave? Brothers and sisters of the graduates, please identify yourselves. Aunts, uncles, any cousins out there, please wave. And of course, any dear friends of the graduates. Very good. Without any doubt, the young men and women who are at this celebration today have arrived at this point in their lives as a result of countless sacrifices and persistent hard work. Congratulations to each and every one of you on your significant achievements. We have an extremely talented graduating student who will now address his peers and their families. Mr. Jordan Barnett, who happens to be receiving his Bachelor of Science degree today along with you. Let me tell you a little bit about Jordan. Jordan is a community recreation and event planning student graduating along with you today. He completed his internship with the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club of Greensboro. During this internship, he received a $10,000 sponsorship from New York Life to purchase new jerseys and equipment for the organization's basketball program. As the leader of this program, Jordan partnered with the Greensboro Swarm and Carolina Tar Heels to bring recognition to his organization and the youth basketball participants. For his efforts, he received the honor of Boys and Girls Club Employee of the Year, where he is ready to begin a full-time position with this organization. We are certain that he will be a key alumnus and community partner of our department, opening future opportunities for internships and collaboration. Please welcome Jordan Barnett.
Greetings to everyone who it is my honor to be speaking to this afternoon. My fellow Spartans, friends and family who are here to celebrate this long-awaited milestone for your loved one, and to our amazing faculty who guided us to this very day that we have all been dreaming of since we first received our letter of admission to UNCG. I've always said that I felt at home here, but I never would have imagined I'd be walking the stage in my own living room. But there's no fancy ceremony, famous guest speakers, or pomp and circumstance that can replicate the true passion that our professors have for us to still make this experience possible, to celebrate each and every single one of us for all the hard work that we have accomplished over the years. All your countless hours of projects, late night studying for exams, and pure hard work and determination to overcome any odds against you, has come to the very moment that you have been working so hard for. And while we're all here to celebrate each other together, I just want you to take a moment to reflect on what it means to you as an individual to make it to this very day. We all have a unique story on why being a college graduate is so significant, and there's absolutely nothing in this world that can take that astonishing accomplishment away from you. Your resilience carried you to the very end, regardless of any challenge or barrier that was present throughout your entire life. I also want you to take a moment to think back on all the great times you had since the very first time that you arrived on campus, all the everlasting friendships you created, and all the memories that were made that you will never forget. Our journey as undergraduate students may have come to an end, but we will forever be Spartans, no matter where life takes us. Let's also not forget to appreciate those who showed us unconditional love and support from the very beginning to the end. I would not be sitting here in front of you today if it wasn't for my mom, who made sure I never gave up on any goal I had set out for myself. She also made sure that my bank account was sufficient to sustain my addiction to cookout. And of course, thank you to all of our professors who not only ensured my success as a student, but also gave me a sense of purpose at UNCG when I was beginning to question if I would ever make it this far. My second year before I was a student in this department, I was one single grade away from being placed on academic suspension and being forced to leave UNCG for good. I wanted to become some sort of doctor because I thought this was the most successful way to fulfill my dreams of making a positive difference in others' lives. But as a first-generation student who had never taken anything more advanced than an honors English class, I honestly was not prepared for the extensive workload that becoming a doctor would consist of, and it's made me feel like I had failed my attempt to become a successful person. How else was I going to accomplish my dreams of changing others' lives if I couldn't become the doctor I always thought I would be? I then remembered a sign I had in my room growing up. I never really comprehended the meaning of it. I just thought that it was a cool decoration to have on my wall. However, the value of what it said resonated with me years later. It said, if at first you don't succeed, redefine success. And the department gave me the knowledge, confidence, sense of purpose, and opportunity to do just that. I reached my full potential as a student and began to see great success in many aspects of my life because our professors motivated me to be the absolute best version of myself. I not only learned the many ways that I can make a career out of changing lives, but I also learned the value of why it's so important to have the passion that I do to make a difference in others' lives. I spent the majority of my internship coaching a youth basketball program I created here at the Boys and Girls Club. The experiences and opportunities that I was able to create for such a group of deserving kids is something that they will always remember, as well as myself. From being able to bring them to a UNCG basketball game, getting them brand new shoes and jerseys, eating one of Coach J's gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and the feeling and culture of being a part of such a positive atmosphere that me and my coaches created for the team. It's not about me or my accomplishments or my ability to create these experiences, but rather the life-changing moments that their kids received as a result. What we do isn't about us, but rather about others that we care so deeply about to make a difference for. For all you know, you may be the one positive light that someone else sees in this world, and that's why it's so important to be the selfless and passionate people that I've come to know all of you as. I had the opportunity to hear a lot of you speak about what you are so passionate about and how you want to change the world in your own ways. And I know that because we are graduates of the UNCG Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation, the world will be a better place, many lives will be positively affected, and many life-changing experiences will be created. There may be tribulations along the way of fulfilling your dreams, but if at first you don't succeed, redefine success.
Jordan, we can certainly understand how you received a $10,000 grant and were named Employee of the Year. Thank you very, very much, Jordan, for your passionate, thoughtful, and inspirational remarks. And we can all appreciate your unconditional love and special tribute to your mom. We are all very proud of you. Would you now please return to speaker view in the top right corner of your screen? At this time, I would like to recognize the graduating seniors who are recipients of the department's scholarships, and awards. The Dorothy Davis Award was earned by Cindy Hill. The Susan Stout Award, recipient Maggie Brilhart. The Provost Student Excellence Awards went to two of our students, Maggie Brilhart and Meredith Murray. The Pace Setter, or Alumna of the Year, goes to Jennifer Ball, who also teaches a couple of classes for us. Way to go, Jennifer. At this time, I'd like to recognize the Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation's 2019-2020 Outstanding Graduate and Undergraduate students who have been mindfully selected by our faculty. The Outstanding Graduate Student of the Year is Caitlin Powali. The Outstanding Undergraduate Student of the Year is Lindsay Smith. The CTR faculty and staff congratulate all of our award winners for your excellent work, leadership, and many, many contributions to the department, university, and the community. Please join me in extending a big round of sign language applause for all of these extremely competent individuals and graduates. Well done, well done. It's now time, the part of the celebration that you've all been waiting for, the calling of our graduates' names. My colleague, Dr. Leandra Bedini, will be assisting me with this task. We'll start with those who are receiving their master's degrees, and then we'll continue with students who are receiving their baccalaureate degrees. You're on, Dr. Bedini. Gallery view would be great.
Greetings. It is my distinct honor and privilege to present to you the May and August 2020 graduates from the Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation. First, however, I'd like to recognize our co-directors of graduate study, Dr. Stuart Schlein and Dr. Ben Hickerson, for their guidance and mentorship in the graduate program within our department. Thank you, Stuart and Ben. Now, without further ado, here are our CTR graduates earning a Master's of Science degree in Parks and Recreation Management. Jennifer Lloyd Ball. JC Lily Hilton. Casey Vermouth Johnson. Hannah Lynn Lancelota. Timpani Lee Lopp. Paul Strickland. Congratulations from the faculty and staff of the Department of CTR. Before I present the undergraduates, I would like to recognize Ms. Kimberly Miller, who has served with me as co-director of undergraduate studies, providing endless insight and support in our undergraduate program within the department. Thank you, Kim. And now it is again my honor and privilege to present to you the May and August 2020 graduates from the Department of Community and Therapeutic Recreation, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Recreation and Parks Management. Tasiana Kamaya Arrington. Jordan Barnett. Margaret Maggie Brilhart. Candace Lee Brumley. Carly Crawford. Kelsey Ellington. Abigail Grace Gargelo. Destiny Gaddis. Cindy Hill. Alyssa Noel Johnson. Julie Rebecca Johnson. Nancy Ketchum. Caroline Frances Lass. Meredith Murray. Finley Murray Pendergraft. Lindsay McKay Smith. Merle Emmett Thorpe. Raekwon Washington. Colin Yarborough. Congratulations from the faculty and staff of the Department of CTR.
Leandra, you call the names virtually as well as you do face-to-face.
Greetings. It is my distinct honor and privilege.
Well done, Leandra. Thank you for calling those names so aptly as you always do. I ask all of our graduates on the count of 3 to wave your hands or toss something in the air to celebrate together. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to you all. Before we conclude today's ceremony, I would like to thank the CTR faculty for all they have done throughout your university career. A very special thank you to our undergraduate speaker, Jordan Barnett, Miss Amy Chandler, the department's administrative assistant, and Alexa Schlein for her consultation in the development of this virtual celebration. I would like to take a moment to recognize Dr. Leandra Bedini, who so aptly read the names of all of our graduates, as she does year after year, but I have more to add. Leandra Bedini is retiring at the end of this academic year. She's been a professor in our department longer than anyone in its history. That is 28 years. As many, if not all of you know, Dr. Bedini has been an extraordinary faculty member, student advisor, advocate, mentor, national scholar, dear colleague, and most importantly of all, dear friend to so many of us. On behalf of the entire faculty, staff, and graduating student body, we wish you, Dr. Bedini, an exciting next chapter of your life as Professor Emerita. The entire department wishes all of our graduates and their families a healthy and safe, peaceful, and enlightening journey ahead. You will always be remembered as the class of 2020, the most resilient, graduating class in UNCG's history. You should all be so proud of yourselves for the way you've been responding to this pandemic, facing adversity and uncertainty, as well as for your many, many accomplishments. We are confident that you will bounce back from all of this to help build a healthier, safer, inclusive, and more just world. Go CTR. Go Spartans. Thank you. We'll keep that chat on now for folks to chat with each other.